Brian Rosenthal joins me. He is an investigative reporter on the Metro desk at the New York Times. Brian, welcome. Great to have you with us. Your reporting is based on interviews conducted with more than 35 people who have worked in Mr. Cuomo's executive chamber and described the office as unprofessional and toxic, especially for young women. So can you tell us, what are the expectations for women who work for the governor, and what are the consequences if these expectations go unmet?
Yeah, so I just want to be really clear. A lot of what we've been finding in our reporting is not explicit directives from the governor, but we've heard that there is an implicit understanding in that office that women are supposed to wear high heels, they're supposed to wear dresses, they're supposed to wear makeup, and if they do that, they are more likely to be liked by the governor, they're more likely to be liked by his top aides, they're more likely to get more assignments and more important assignments. And if they don't comply with those expectations, they are not as likely to get those assignments.
Now, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and Senator Kirsten Gillibrand have all now abandoned Governor Cuomo, saying he's lost all legislative support. And according to reports, 40% of Cuomo's fellow Democrats in the New York State legislature have called on him to resign. So why were Democrats so quick to pull their support from him without waiting for the results of this investigation?
I mean, I think a lot of them did try to wait for the results of the investigation. There was some hesitancy after the first woman came out, after the second woman came out. But as you mentioned, we're now at 7 women who have come out, and the allegations range with a variety of different types of behavior, getting to very serious allegations from people who are very credible. And I think there was pressure, especially in the Democratic Party, a party that's made itself around the idea of believing women, about taking this really seriously, that they kind of have to put their money where their mouth is. And even when there's one of their own popular officials holding him to that same standard.
So since the allegations have first surfaced and, you know, the furor around them has risen, eyes are starting to turn to Governor Cuomo's second in line, his lieutenant governor, who would assume New York's top office if he does resign. So what more can you tell us about her and what her response to all of this has been?
Yeah, so Kathy Hochul is a politician from Buffalo, from Western New York. She was a local official. She served briefly as a member of Congress and was chosen to be Cuomo's lieutenant governor in 2014. She's a little bit of a moderate Democrat, probably a little bit more moderate than the governor. She is very popular. She actually, during the last election, won more counties than Cuomo did. And she would be the first woman governor of New York State. During this crisis, she hasn't directly addressed the allegations. She's been really focused on her work. And so, there's no indication that she is going to publicly, create trouble for Cuomo. But, she has made clear that she is kind of ready to lead if need be. I mean, she did an event the other day where she got vaccinated and has been very public about her efforts in response to the pandemic. So she's clearly still been very public and out there throughout this time.
And Kathy Hochul has been on our show several times. We have been talking to her throughout the pandemic. All right. Well, Brian Rosenthal, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your insight.
Thank you.